All right, today is August 21st, 2026. Market opens up in about 36 minutes, 35. All right, so I want to look at something. There's a trade I took on, wasn't Thursday, I think it was Wednesday. All right, it's a nice trade. Price really hammered in and did its thing, all right? So I want to see it from the candle chart and from the tick chart and even from the line chart. So we're gonna go candle first. All right. Okay. Let's do candle first. Bow. All right. And then I'm gonna start at the 1 hour. And it was this one right over here. All right. This is yesterday's price action. I was just looking at certain levels to see how price reacted. I didn't trade yesterday, so we're gonna go to notes. All right. We're gonna look at this right here. Right. Strong buy right here. All right. But this candle in particular is where we're gonna be at, right? Bow, and then I think this is news, right? Bow, and we'll see that in this candle right here, this here, right about here, we have consolidation. Nice consolidation. Price comes back to it during the same time frame, during the market open, and bounce off of it. All right, so let's go to the 30. All right, look at the 30. All right, we're gonna be looking at this right here. See how this bow scheming, right? So right about here, right about here. So we'll keep an eye there, right? So we're looking at this area here. Still looking at this. I'm gonna make this tighter. Now that we know that this is for the most part where the move happened, and then make that one tighter as well, because this is for the most part where the move happened, right? All right. This one here, pop, 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 pop. All right, something here happened for that one, for price to sell off. We're gonna go to the 15-minute time frame. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. We're gonna go here, all right, and see that this is very nice and tight, right? Strong buying here, right? This is where all the buying's at in this move. We'll move this like that. Pop. And this is where price came and retested, right? So I wanted to get an entry somewhere around here. All right. Strong move. All right. 26 points. All right. 15. Let's go to the 5. All right. Let's go back to it. All right. So now we're looking at it from the 5, right? Buying, 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 all right? Right about here, right? So maybe we start this off right about like I just don't want it to connect to the thing up top. Yeah, it's connecting. I'll start up here then. Pop. Alright, this is where bam. Alright. 5 minute. Okay. Alright. Boom. Boom. Alright, let's go to 1 minute. Because we still want to see what's happening here. We got strong sell. Then this price moved, alright? So what's happening here? Alright. We're gonna make this a little bit narrow. Alright, we're gonna focus on this area here, right? Because buyers are still in control because we had a strong buy here and price sold into this level and bought out of that level. We see that buying here, 5 minute. All right, 1 minute, which we hardly ever touch anymore unless we are in the trade or about to get in the trade. All right, and here we go. So now we're looking at that level here. We had that absorption, which is a key area that I'd like to look at. All right, this is an absorption level right here. Gonna run that like that. Right? This is where price came down to. Now, this is also the consolidation level inside of that those wicks that you saw earlier. I'm gonna go from the top of it here to the bottom, right? Bam, right? So we're gonna do that, right? So we're gonna mark this 1 minute absorption. 1 minute abs. All right, just to save us some time. And we'll give it a different color. Let's make it just white. All right, that cream color, right? And this one here is the consolidation, right? Wick con. Wick con, right? The wick consolidation. And we'll give it like I don't know, this gray color. All right. Now let's go to the tick chart. We're gonna go 75 first. All right, doesn't give us much. This look like shit. Let's go to 50. All right, that little cell right here that failed. All right, so this area here is an interesting area. All right. All right, cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's go to the 25 tick chart. Okay. Boom, volume came in. We're at the bottom here. Bop, bam, and I took the trade here for the second time. I took a long here. I took a short, I think. I took a long, took an exit around here. I wanted to run it up to like right here, really. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame, the 20 tick chart. All right. So we can see that we had the wicks happening, bow, 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 with double bouncing here. This would have been a nice move. Got stopped here, came back down. Then I did try it again, right? And I stayed in. I almost got stopped out. I was sweating balls. And then I got out somewhere around here. And then price continue on bow, right? So what does this tell us? You know, if we stay time, say this is the that wick. We can see that price came back to it. This is a nice how many points this is? Shit, 17 points. Price came back down. Probably would have stopped me out. All right, would have been close to it. All right, because usually I'm up maybe a quarter to 0.5. And then this one here is this 0 for 0. This is why I entered, but I had entered this one early. I entered this one like around here. Um, so I was so close to being stopped out, but I had entered early because I saw price really picking up, and I was able to get about I think a few points out of this. But I would have loved to have gotten this much here with 10 in the tank. Um, so looking at that, you know, we see we got those wicks. So good areas, those wicks here for those levels, for those entries right there, right? And we got those bottoms right there. Go back to the 5 tick chart, to the 5 time frame. And we'll see that bam, retest. And I think my entry came more likely from the 1 minute time frame for that one, because price was really moving fast. We were at the bottom, and I saw the hammer happening. So I was able to lock out of that one. Made sense to me. And I was hoping to break high of day, which was here. And then once we broke high of day, reached it, I was pretty much out. I got out around here. But I was scaling out as we went. So I was able to run this whole thing. Would have been good, but I got what I could out of it, so that's fine, and I'm happy with that. All right, so let's get to it. Set up today's chart. Like I said, that was a trade. Almost got stopped out, and then I was out somewhere around here. All right, got my 4 to 1. But this one wanted to go up to here. All right, this would have even been good. I would have loved this trade right here. So this is probably another 4. All right, that's 14 points. And that's 16 points. So 14, right? So it's like would have been 8 to 1 trade. All right, this probably a little bit more. Would have been a nice 8-to-1 trade, and that would have been phenomenal. For those, yeah. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's go to here, and let's start setting up the charts. Go here like this. I'll go to the week just to see how we're doing. All right, so we're kind of like moving down. All right, got this here still to cover. We're trying to get there. Got selling out appeared late in the game. Should have started up here, but it's late in the game, moving down, going to buying territories where buyers did show up, especially down here. All right. Price is currently at 7,700. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna delete all of this here. When we get to the 1 minute, nothing. When we get to the 30-minute time frame. All right, we are doing some nice moves here. Let's move this rectangle down here. Let's go to the 1 hour. And then 30 minutes is where we're gonna start off at. We're gonna do that. Bow, bop, bop, bop. Okay. Bam, bop, 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 bop. That was that guy that we had. All right, so cause my tick charts were looking crazy. Bam, bop. All right, gonna clear all of that up. All this can go. All right, our high is here, so we still got a gap to kind of fill. We got another high. Where is this? All right, so right here. Put that down there. All right, do have this nice little low. I'm gonna move this in here. All right, and bow. All right, so we got that. We're gonna have a new settlement price. Let's open up. Today's Friday. Trump speaks at 7 p.m. 8:30 news yesterday. Here. Look like when we broke out of it. We did a nice job breaking out of it. I want to look at this. All right. I want to look at that. All right. So I want to mark this one here. That. I want this one here. Yeah. All right. A lot of selling. Probably had a nice setup in here. Bow that retest. Bow that. Right. Do we see that in the 1 hour? No. All right. Selling nice movement here. Absorption up here. All right. I want to look at this here. Get everything. Probably did the same shit. Let's go to the 15. All right. All right. Want to see what happened here. All right. 5 minute consolidation. Retest. Kabow, bow, kabow, bow, kabow. Right. All right. I'm gonna probably mark this like this. Come back to that. All right. We're gonna keep that like that. let's go to the tick chart. All right, we're gonna go here 75. All right, selling. Fine. 50. 25. 20. Interesting. All right, well, let me tag this area. Okay. All right, so I don't really got much things backing this up. I want to see a rejection up there. I'm going to mark this that. All right. That's all off, right? Probably I want to mark this area, but I don't see how. Let's go to 25, 50. I mean, this is basically like this. That's pretty much it. Okay. Go to the line chart. Let's see what we can see here. No, let's look at this area real quickly. Buy. So for this one here, this would have been a good entry right there. Pop. Bam. All right. Probably would have still been in this trade until here. Yep, still in. Um, Maybe stopped out. I don't know, cause this look like it should be. Yeah, maybe stopped out. I don't know. This is kind of off. Then price went, and then bow. Right, 17 points, breaking the high of day by 20 points. Right, get that exit around there, more or less. All right. Okay. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Let's go to the line chart. Okay, let's do our lines. Okay, already cleared all that. Okay, we're gonna add a load of bubbles. All right. All right, let's go to 50. 75. Okay, get rid of that. Now let's go to 50. Just making it look bad. Okay. Okay. Came back and retested this area here. Mark that like this. Run this out. This one is looking ugly as shit. This one here, get it from this part here. Run it. Alright, so basically the area is what we're looking at. Let's go 25. Wow. Alright, that's when it's gone. Because we came back to it. Okay, it's pure consolidation. Drop. I think we're done with this one anyways. Okay. So we're focusing on this here. The high basically. This level right here. Alright, go to 20. It's probably gonna be worse, right? So we're working on those areas there. Alright. So keep an eye on how the market opens. Let's double check settlement price. Did I put settlement price in? I don't think so. Alright, chart is looking cleaner. Right, I like how the chart is looking. Less headache. Got rid of everything. Right, we're gonna look at just bow, right? Movements. Alright. We don't have any news today. Only 7 p.m. with Trump. Let's check the other one. 9:45 PMI. So we'll add the news. 9:45 PMI. Today's the 21st. 45 for 15 minutes after the market opens. We'll get this news, right? Alright, cool. So we're done with that. Alright. We're done here with this. Keep an eye on these levels here. Let's drag that over. Drag this over. That's basically what we're looking at, right? Or we'll see how price reacts when at the open. But right now, it's looking like it won a short. I came here short already. Might be a short. Don't have a base level yet. Maybe we'll go higher. All right. Let's go to NQ. Let's go day. Isn't it like NQ did much yesterday? All right, let's hop on the 4 hour. 1 hour. 30 minutes where we're gonna be at right now. Zoom out, and we're gonna clear out everything. It's no longer important. Back. Alright, I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna add this one. Let's do this. Bow. Look at this. price here. All right. Okay. Let's don't sell right here. See that we came back to that area. All right. Sold off. Should look like that. Look like, oh, maybe because it's the black. I'm like, look like it's cut off. It's the black thing here, the cloud. 15. 5 minutes. Strong selling right here, right? Bam, bam, right? That's what we're working with. Okay. Let's go here. 50, zoom out. Alright, bet. Price up. Alright, look at the line chart. I don't see anything really sticking out. We do got this here, so I'm gonna mark this. Price sold off there, right? Big reaction. Look at it, right? Big reaction. Line chart here, 150. Big reaction, all right? So we're keeping those areas there, looking at those. All right, let's go to VIX and then we're gonna call it. All right, don't look like we got much from VIX. Shit looks weird. Shit looks very weird. That's what we're dealing with. Okay. All right, we're done here. Market opens up in less than, well, in about 5 minutes. All right. Nice little sell-off happening here. So we'll see. All right, hit that up top. All right. All right. All right. So keep an eye on it. We'll see what we can get. Other than that, I'm done. All right. All right. 30 minutes really giving me something right here. All right, I'm out. Adios. Keep an eye on those line charts, and then I'm gonna call it from there. All right. I want to see a buy down here. I don't know. We'll see what the market gets when it opens. And prep this up for the open. Adios. Bye.